I remember when Sheila Dixon.
My heart is with Sheila Dixon right now.
Listen to this.
I think that there is, if we can find anything, LY, in this plea agreement, it's that she has time for transition. She has time to really bring to a close a 26, 27 year of public service. It's sad because despite all the great work that she's done, LY, this will be the legacy of Sheila Dixon. This plea agreement, this trial will be the legacy. And it's heartbreaking, but I think it gives us an opportunity as a city to turn the page and move forward. Already, people are starting to position themselves to take advantage of this moment. So as much as these next couple of weeks are transition for the mayor and Stephanie Rawlings-Blake, it is also an opportunity for potential candidates for mayor to start positioning themselves. And so even though she has not even resigned yet, already, I'm sure your phone's ringing off the hook and others.
Well, I've watched yours has been ringing 3 times faster than mine.
There's a lot going on, and it's going to be very interesting to see. Both the mayor's lawyers and the prosecutors are going to say this was the best deal, not only for the city of Baltimore, but for Sheila Dixon.
As part of the plea agreement, the mayor will pay $45,000 in fines to go to the B. Gaddy Foundation. She will also agree to do 500 hours of community service for Our Daily Bread.
Wow.
And also the fur coats, the electronic purchased will be sold, and the money will be donated to Youth Works. She will receive probation before judgment on the misusing of gift cards and perjury charge that she was to stand trial for in March will go away.
So LY, there won't be a trial in March.
There will not be a trial in March.
So it ends on February the 4th.
It ends on February the 4th. And
I personally, last night I was sitting close to her at New Shiloh Baptist Church. For anybody who like good church service, we're having a revival. I'm a member of
That's Billy Taylor, folks. Rest in peace, Billy Taylor.
Has been preaching from Sunday to, and he'll conclude tonight. And
no, I think he probably was 50. I'm not sure.
I said earlier that for the first time it seemed like it's a little bit, wearing on her. And but when the burdens get to be too heavy, Grandmama say you have to lay them down. And the way you lay them down is you let go and let God. When you realize it is something beyond you and what you can handle, then you let God handle it, because he's the one that really fights our battle. The battle is not yours, Sheila, it's the Lord's.
But you know what? Has anyone ever heard her say she's sorry for the mistakes that she made? I heard it sound like Gilbert Arenas to me in the paper where she says, well, everyone has advisors. I don't have advisors. Well,
breaking news
probably got advisors
was on Taxi Talk. So I gave LY my big chair, and I took a fall back. And they ride it on Taxi Talk.
Come on, guys. I mean,
what was your take on that? She said in that Sun exclusive, everybody has advisors. I don't. What does she mean by that?
That's not true. That's not true. I don't know what she means, but that's not true. She has advisors. She might not listen to them.
Right, but that's what she said.
But she has advisors. That's not true. I have not heard her say publicly that she's sorry. And I know personally from the depths of hell where I came from that my ego wouldn't allow me to do certain things because I had too much of me in me. And hopefully that if this is her case, that she'll get right with God, the one who created her and the one who sustains her and wakes her up every morning.
Well, she did say in a public statement, she took no questions from the press, that she regrets that the city has to endure this legal situation with her. That's a far cry from I'm sorry. But I think that if you look at her face, Coach, if you watch, I was watching some of the video of her arriving at the court. That's a broken person. And I know that we think of her as this strong, dynamic person, and she is. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to take anything away from her power and her strength. But what we saw today was a woman who was watching her career come to an end. And
rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Yeah, she was found guilty, Coach. Have a little compassion.
When Sheila Dixon found guilty.
You know what? If I don't know it personally, you guys know it personally, and if you want to have some compassion for, fine, I respect that. I'm just dealing with the facts. All right, and you're right.
Just for the day, at least, man.
Hold
Jimmy the bodyguard.
Let me hear from Jimmy the bodyguard. Jimmy?
What?
Well, hey, Senator Young.
Hey,
you know,
man.
I'm out of town, and I tell you, 5 minutes before we went on the air, my phone started buzzing, text came in, and I got this message. And I'll tell you what, you know, I've been a fairly harsh critic of the mayor at times, but for today, at least for today, I won't be, because it is sad. It's sad at so many levels. And, you know,
Jimmy
maybe
the
tomorrow,
bodyguard saying the same.
You know, I might be back to the old ways. But, you know, there have been times in the past where I have come out and supported her, like when she was snubbed with the, you know, with the president's-elect's visit and stuff like that. Fair is fair, but I think there's a couple comments that were made earlier that I would just want to further on. I 100% wholeheartedly agree. When Anthony McCarthy was among those advisors, things were a lot different. And I just want to say that publicly. And I believe.
Well, but let me be the bad guy. And Anthony, in all due respect, don't comment on this if you don't choose to. But Anthony didn't resign. I mean, we all knew that Anthony was an excellent personnel individual and public spokesman. Anthony did not resign.
Anthony McCarthy, that's when he got fired.
You know,
Ham did not resign.
Damn.
All right? Come on, folks. Let's get real about this.
Can I say this, Senator? You know, one of the big differences was when I worked for Sheila Dixon. I don't know if you noticed it. I know LY has been a friend for a long time. Billy Taylor's been a friend for a long time. The coach and I know each other very well. I loved what I did. I felt a sense of loyalty and obligation to Sheila Dixon. Every day I ate, slept, and drank Sheila Dixon. And my job was not only to protect her, but to highlight her and make her shine. Somewhere along the way, and I'm biased because I was let go. I was thrown under more buses than you can imagine that ran over my back. But somewhere along the way, it became a job for a bunch of folks, and it was a job for me as well. But I believed in Sheila Dixon. When I see her say something in a story like, I don't have advisors, that breaks my heart, because I made sure every day that she knew where I stood on the issues, and that my job was to tell her story and the story of this great city. And someone's failed her, and it's not necessarily Sheila Dixon's fault.
But here's the question. You know, she was convicted of embezzling or misappropriating gift cards. What kind of advisor do you need to know that if it's not for you, you don't use them?
We've got several folks in the chat room.
You want me to hang out?
No, you stay right there, man.
And turn your volume down just a little bit, Coach, if you don't mind. We're getting a little bit of a feedback in the way of noise, please.
All right, I'm on my way in, and I will be on my equipment momentarily.
My man, love you.
Now, you know, it's possible that if you want to, you can wait till tomorrow morning. We can certainly get through this, sir.
I think
He doesn't want to wait. He doesn't want to wait. No.
Too much of a love test.
All right, Marty.
No, it's not.
Anytime, man.
It's
Thank
about
you. You got everything?
compassion. It's
All right,
about
folks, that's him right there.
Safe, buddy.
That's it.
We
That's
certainly
him.
can.
That's Marty, my cousin.
Proceed with our real
You can
feelings,
pop it out.
but I would hope
pop it
that
out.
The good works
Until next time, folks.
and the
Taxi
cumulativeness
Talk.
of what she has
Breaking
been
news
about.
on Taxi Talk.
Obviously,
day.
it'll be written from
Sheila
here,
Dixon.
footnoted, what happened today. But we need not bash her. I don't believe.
I don't bash her. I think that we're, or at least I'm reflecting on what is.